Krishna more chadiben. Once Rukmini Devi, she was fanning to Krishna. Then Krishna just laughing and joking and saying something. Hey, Rukmini Devi, you are very beautiful. And all the prince, they also like to marry with you. If you want, I also heard, arrange your marriage ceremony with Sisupal. And that time Rukmini Devi, she was fanning to Krishna. Then Rukmini Devi's hand started shaking and automatically the fan also had falling down. Then Rukmini Devi, she completely fainted. Then Krishna gives some water and servicing. Then after a couple of minutes, Rukmini Devi, she got her consciousness. Then Krishna told, hey Rukmini, why did you this? How possible I give up to you? I never give up you. According to the Vedic culture, I married with you. The witness of Brahmanas, the witness of fire, Agni. How possible I give you? So, but Rukmini Devi, when Krishna just also used this word, Hasparihas, that is the laughing and joking. But in Madhur Jaras, Krishna told, in my Braj Vrindavan, many times I also joked with the gopis. Then if I tell gopi, oh, again I will not come your this kunja. Then gopi, they are saying what? Madhava Madhava Jahi, Hari Hari Jahi, Madhava Jahi, Mavada Kai Tava. Jaidev Goswami, I'm not qualified, just to touch this point. Hari Hari Mahi, when Krishna said these things, then at once gopi, they say, get out! Madhava Jahi, Mavada Kai Tava. Hey Madhav, get out, Mavada Kai Tava. Don't you tell this one.
Cannot tell like that, oh, go. Very politely, oh.
Don't you think this is what the fluttering words? Again, next day when Krishna meets with Srimati Radhika, then Krishna also told, why did you say these things? Madhava, Mahabhada. Then our Acharyas explained very nice explanation. No, Srimati Radhika, she told, no, I did not say this. Madhava Jahi, that means second meaning Madhava, according to this Sanskrit word, that is called Dhab Dhatu. Dhab Dhatu means to run. Then dhabati, dhabato, dhavanti, dhabaso, dhabato, dhavanti, dhaboi, dhavalo. According to Sanskrit word, dhab dhatu, that means to run. Then horses run. Then horse run. These things. So in the same way, Krishna told, Ma dhava. Ma means not. Dhava means you have to go. I am not your married wife. You have to leave me, but you have to go. Slowly, not running fast. In this way, our Acharya many meanings explain Madhava Jahi. In this way,
thank you.
Good Pramana.
Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, very briefly, I have told you all these Ras Tattva. You should write more elaborately. And he spied in Rupa Goswami heart, and thus he wrote Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and especially Madhurya Ras he explained in Ujjwal Neen Mani. Ujjwal Neen Mani, who is Ujjwal Neen Mani? Krishna and his Gopi Bhav, Gopis moved to serve Krishna. It is more ujjwal. So he wrote with examples in a very simple way. He wrote all these things, and then he told, "Oh Rup, now Rup told that I want to be with you to Jagannath Puri." Mahaprabhu told him, return, you should go to Vrindavan. And after Vrindavan, you can come there. And then Mahaprabhu proceeded in Varanasi. And he reached Varanasi, and he was in the house of Tapan Mishra there. And how Sanatana Goswami met him? Oh, no, Vishnu. We are speaking very brief, otherwise it will go 3, 4, 5 days. Oh, today's drama also.
Vajjantimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Shakshuramitam Yanatasmaya Shri Gurave Namaha Vamchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Taking the dust of my holy masters on my head, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Govinda Maharaj and Srila Gurudev, I will speak something. It is said that the life and characteristics of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are an ocean of nectar, only a drop of which can fully satisfy the mind and the ear. We have been hearing from the lotus mouth of Gurudev and other devotees so many beautiful stories. Now Gurudev is asking how Mahaprabhu met with, or rather how Sanatana Goswami met with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Varanasi. Previously, before going to Vrindavan, Mahaprabhu had wanted to go. If you remember reading Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the beginning of Madhya Lila, we have one great devotee, Rishingananda Brahmachari. He heard Mahaprabhu is going to Vrindavan. So mentally he started to decorate the road with beautiful line of trees and bushes, flower bushes, lakes, ponds, nice ghats, with very beautiful birds and swans flowing there. And suddenly in his mind, he couldn't go further than a certain place. And he said, oh, Mahaprabhu will not go further than Kanai Natasha. And as a matter of fact, Mahaprabhu was going in that direction. When he came there, next to Kanai Natasha is one place called Ramkeli. In Ramkeli, Rup Sanatan were living in that area. Mahaprabhu stayed in the house of a Brahmin, Vidya Vichaspati, and so many crowds of people came to see him. Huge crowds. Wherever he was going, they were following him. They would take the dust from where he was putting his holy feet, making even holes in the ground. Thousands of people following him. He came to the house of that Brahmin, and then those two brothers were high-level ministers. Personal secretary and minister of Nawab Hussain Shah, the then Muslim ruler of Bengal. They came with cloth around their neck and then straw within their teeth, and they bowed down, giving full obeisances. And then very humbly, with folded hands, they said, oh, we have come from abominable background. We are born in very low family, our associates are very low, we are the lowest, but we have heard of the ways of your mercy. Please, Mahaprabhu, when he heard, he said, please stop, your humility is melting my heart. Please stop speaking like this. Then he said, you two are my eternal servants, my eternal associates. Very soon the Lord will deliver you. They had written to him previously a letter begging, stating their situation. So in great affection, the Lord treated them like that. Then he told them very quickly the Lord will deliver you. After he left, he went back to Puri, because they advised him, Sanatana Goswami said, it is not very proper to go to Vrindavan with so many big crowds following you. It will spoil your mood in your pilgrimage. Better go another time with not so many people. Mahaprabhu listened to them and went back to Puri. Then Rupa Goswami gave his resignation from the government. And his brother Sanatan pretended to be sick. He stayed in his house and he hired many Brahmins, and he was hearing from them Srimad Bhagavatam. Now King Hussain Shah was depending on them. They were his right and left hand man, so to speak. So after some time he was very furious. What's happening? One has given up his post and the other one says sick. So he sent someone to the house of Sanatana Goswami. So he's not sick at all. It was reported to him. He's only pretending to be sick and he's listening to Srimad Bhagavatam. So when he personally went there and said, what are you doing? You're my main power in the south. Only with you I can conquer and destroy Orissa. Of course, Sanatana Goswami as a great Vaishnava didn't want that to happen. He didn't have no part to do with it. And also he wanted to be with Mahaprabhu. So he didn't protest, and he said, no, I will not follow your order, I will not serve you anymore. Hussain Shah threw him in jail. He was locked up in jail. Now you remember, I said just before, Rup Goswami had resigned and he shared his wealth, gave half to the Brahmins, half to his relatives for the upkeep of Jiva Goswami and their own welfare, and the last quarter he kept for emergency. When he heard that his brother was in jail, he wrote him a note in coded language saying, actually, I have kept 10,000 golden coins with a merchant. Now, you can hire, some other, convince your jailkeeper to let you go. So Sanatana Goswami was very respected by everyone, including the jailkeeper, because he was a high post minister. So he started to speak very sweetly to the jailkeeper. Oh, please let me go. He said, oh, if I let you go, now my head will be cut. He said, no, you're a very great saint, I know. You're a very pious person. You're like a peer, you're like a Muslim saint. I just want to go to Hajj. I want to go to Mecca in pilgrimage. So if you help me, you will get also benefit. And if 10,000 golden coins can help convince you, maybe that's also. So the jailkeeper became very greedy and he accepted the bribe. And he said, Sanatana Goswami said, you just have to pretend that you took me outside to answer nature call, and somehow or other I jumped in the Ganga with my shackles and then I drowned and you couldn't see me anymore. So this happened like that. Sanatana Goswami left and one of his servants, Isha, followed him and he was carrying some gold coins, as everyone knows the story. They were crossing the mountain, very dangerous place, and they came one night in one inn. And in that inn there was one very smart person, an astrologer. He knew by his calculation, he has those 8 gold coins. So he was thinking, that night I will kill him and I will get the gold. Sanatana Goswami, who was a pure devotee, was inspired by the Lord. There's something wrong with your servant. So he went to his servant and said, are you carrying death with you? Are you carrying gold? He said, yes, I have 7 coins. Please give them to me. So he took the 7 coins and went to the innkeeper and said, please help me cross the mountain. This is 7 gold coins. When he saw this, the innkeeper was saying, actually I knew you had 8 gold coins and I wanted to kill you tonight, but you were so kindly offered this gold. I will help you with my men to cross over. So he did. The next day, Sanatana Goswami told Isha, actually, you told me that you had 7 gold coins. Actually, you have 1 more left, right? You have 8. He said, yes, take it and go back to your house. Somehow or another, Sanatana Goswami went to Varanasi. And on the way, long way, his beard started to grow and his clothes were all torn. He came at the house of Chandrasekhar or Tapan Mishra, where Mahaprabhu was staying inside. Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord. He knows everything, especially about his dear servants. So he told Chandrasekhar, there is a great devotee just at the door. Go and get him. At that time, he went out and he only saw this urchin looking like an urchin, like a Muslim beggar, like a darvish. They said, no, there's only one Muslim beggar at the door. Yes, that's him, bring him inside. So Mahaprabhu got him inside and Sanatana Goswami bowed at his feet. Mahaprabhu told him, you go and shave, clean, behave like a Vaishnava, you look like a Darvish.
Be Bhadra.
Be Bhadra, means be clean, be neat and clean, not like hippies. Prabhupada in the...
You should also try to be like Sanatana Goswami followed. He said, this Malli Tika was, Sikha was there. I want to see all. I see so much, so many have beards, someone have some, nothing, no tiki at all. Even in Brahmachari and those who are preachers, I see no Sikha, but we will have to do. This is Bhadravesh.
Then Mahaprabhu welcomed his old servant and he went to take a bath, he shaved, became Bhadra, and he begged from Chandrasekhar, who was a wholesaler, some old cloth. So he came back in front of Mahaprabhu, very clean, clean shaved, and hair, shaven beard, and wearing this, Hastavesh. But he had a very beautiful sadhu, there's some beggar with a very old torn quilt. And he said, please, give me your quilt against my chadar. Are you making fun of me? Why you, no, I'm a poor man. Why are you mocking me? No, I'm serious. Please give me your quilt. I will trade it for the... So practically forcibly, he took away the torn quilt and gave him his chadar. And he came back with his torn quilt on the shoulder. Then Mahaprabhu said, oh, you have given up your last attachment. Very good, I'm very pleased with you. After that, as we know, Mahaprabhu instructed him on Dashashwamedha Ghat, on the ghat next to the Ganga. And this is Sanatan Siksha. I am not the speaker of this katana.
After that, Sanatan Goswami asked him, Prabhu, I don't know who I am. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to give him Sambandha Gyan, Avidheya Gyan and Prayojan. Vishnu Maharaj will speak.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Gnanjana Salakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangulangayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarine. For my respectful obeisances and to our most beloved spiritual master,
Drama players should be ready.
Om Vishnupadasta Tarasat Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Then I offer my Sastanga Pranam to all Chidandi Sannyasigan, Ahorupanuga Gaudiya Guru Varga, Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis present here. So today we're hearing something about Sanatan Shiksha, the instructions given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatan Goswami. So Sanatan Goswami very humbly inquired to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Keami keno jarata petrat, iha nahi jani kemana hita hoy. Hey Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who am I? I don't know who I am. Keno jarata petrat. Why am I experiencing the three types of suffering in this world? Iha nahi jani kemana hita hoy. But I don't know. Over here, I don't know what is the greatest benefit for me. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you are a great Vaishnava. All these things are realized by you. You are not experiencing the suffering of the threefold miseries known as Adi Atmika, Adi Daivaka, and Adi Bhautika. Suffering which comes from other people. So many mosquitoes, so many animals, so many different people causing suffering to us, thieves, robbers.
Speak clearly what you want to tell. Okay. I could not understand.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Further away, okay.
Don't go so fast.
So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying to Sanatan Goswami that he is not experiencing these threefold miseries, the three types of suffering. The three types of suffering are Adi Atmika, or suffering that comes from one's own mind or oneself. Asham hi param dhukam nasha sadasuka. What a big cause of our suffering is we have so many desires. There's so many things that we want. When these things are not fulfilled, when we do not get our desires, then so much suffering is there, so much mental tension and stress. So this is one of the types of sufferings. Adi Atmika, or suffering that comes from our own mind. The next type of suffering, which Srila Sanatan Goswami is talking about, is Adi Daivika. Adi Daivika is the suffering which comes from the devatas or the demigods. Like it's too cold, it's too hot, sunburns, typhoons, tsunamis, earthquakes. So many different things that happen from the demigods that are out of our control. Then the other type of suffering is called Adi Bhautika, or suffering which comes from other living entities, from mosquitoes, from robbers, from thieves, so many different types of sufferings that come. So Srila Sanatana Goswami asked Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first, who am I? And why are we experiencing these types of suffering? And what is the greatest benefit? What is our ultimate heat or kalyan benefit for the conditioned souls? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied that Jivara Swarup hoy Krishnar Nitya Das, Krishnar Tatastha Shakti Veda Veda Prakas. That Jivara Swarup hoy, the Swarup, or the eternal constitutional position. Swa means self, Rup means form. So Swarup means original form. So Jivara Swarup hoy Krishna Nitya Das. The eternal constitutional position or form of this Jiva is, or the spirit soul is Krishna Nitya Das. He is the eternal servant of Sri Krishna. And where does he come from? He comes Krishnara Tatastha Shakti Veda Veda Prakash. He is the part and parcel of Krishna, and he's a manifestation of Tatastha Shakti, or the marginal potency. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further went to explain, how are we the Veda Abeda Prakash? How are we the part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna? Suryangshu Kiran. The example is given like the particle in the ray of the sun. We see sometimes there might be the sun shining and there's a ray of light coming through the window, and inside you can see like small little particles floating around in this. In Shastra, this is explained to be a particle of light. A particle of light which comes from the sun. Its existence, its supreme whole, is in the sun, but it's only a minute particle coming from that. So in the same way, the conditioned soul, or us, the Jivatmas, we are part of the Supreme, but we are also separate and minute in power when Krishna Bhagavan, he is Supreme. The other example is given like a spark inside the fire. There's a great fire, and coming from the fire is one small spark. So the spark is considered to be the conditioned soul, or us, the living entities, and the fire is Bhagavan. Our existence, the spark's existence, depends on the existence of the fire. But still it is separate, and in quality it's different, but in quantity, quality it's the same, but in quantity it's different. So then, so after explaining about the constitutional nature of the soul, then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to explain,
more explain Veda Ved Prakash. What is the Ved? What is Aved?
what is Ved and what is Aved. The difference in...
And this is called Achinta Veda Ved. So what is that?
This, Srila Gurudev is explaining, this is known as Achincha Veda Veda Tattva, or inconceivable oneness and difference from the Supreme. Simultaneously, oneness and difference. Inside the Jiva, what is the same? We have the same, you could say, propensity as Bhagavan, as in that we have Swatantrata and Swetchamoyata. The Jiva, or the conditioned soul, has our own individuality and the ability to desire. This is inherent within us, and this is inherent within the Supreme. Also, our existence is dependent on the existence of the Supreme. Like we manifested from Krishna, even though we're eternally separate from Krishna. By having a separate existence, then this allows love and prema and relationship to be there. So that's why also
Vibhu Chaitanya, Jivi Venu, Anu Chaitanya. Jiva is controlled by Maya and Krishna. There are so many differences and so many similarities.
So Srila Gurudev very clearly explained that the jiva is anu, or very minute and small, while as Bhagavan is vibhu, or very big and powerful. Also, Bhagavan manifests Maya Jagat, or this material world. The jiva, the conditioned soul, is controlled by Maya, but Bhagavan is not controlled by Maya. So these are some of the differences. What? Bhagavan is the controller of Maya. He has the power to control the material energy. Like this. Okay, so then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu begins to also explain that there is three Shaktis: Chit Shakti, Maya Shakti, and Tatastha Shakti. That there is three energies of the Supreme. Chit Shakti is the eternal potency, or the supreme abode of Bhagavan. This, how I like to see it, is like in the spiritual world, the whole spiritual realms that are manifest by Krishna. This is the Chit Shakti, or his Antaranga Shakti, his internal potency. Then there is the Bahiranga Shakti, or the external Shakti, Maya Shakti. That's what we see in this world. Everything, the material worlds, whether old age, disease, and death, these material worlds are Krishna's Maya Shakti, or his external potency. And the other Shakti, which is Tatastha, or the Jiva Shakti, is his marginal potency. The marginal potency is us. It has the ability to be either under the control and live in the spiritual world, or in the Chit Shakti, or it also has the ability to live in the material worlds, or in Maya Shakti. But Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Apareyam tasomanyam prakritim vidime param. He says that Jiva Bhuta Mahabaho Jayadam Dharyate Jagat. Right, cool. So he says that the Jivatma, the conditioned soul, is of a superior nature to Maya. So then the question comes, why am I suffering in this world? Why are we in this material creation? He says, Krishna Bulli Se Jeev Anadir Bahirmukh Ata Eva Maya Tare De Sangsarduk. That Krishna Bulli Se Jeev Anadir Bahirmukh. That the Jiva, the marginal potency, the conditioned soul, that's us, Bulli Se, Krishna Bulli, has forgotten Krishna, has forgotten Bhagavan. Later on in Sanatan Shiksha will explain a lot about Krishna. But he has forgotten. Jiva Goswami explains that the Sanskrit word, or Bengali word bully, is a little bit different than our English word, which means to forget. When we say forget, it generally means I knew something and then I forgot it. But in this case, in the language, forgetting means the absence of ever knowing it. We never had that relationship with Krishna. So in that context, we have forgotten Krishna. So Krishna Bulli Sejiv Anadir Bahirmukh. And then in the next sentence, Anadir Bahirmukh. Anadi. Since time immemorial, since before time existence, outside of material time, Bahirmukh. Our faces have been turned away from Krishna. Bahirmukh, or we haven't been understanding our constitutional position or nature nature and relationship with Krishna. So we're Attayeva Mayatara Desam Sarduk, because this is not natural for us, because Jiva Swarup Hoy Krishna Nityadas, because our Swarup, our natural inherent constitutional position, is as a servant of Krishna, and because we're not doing that, Attayeva Mayatara Desam Sarduk. Because we're not doing that, Maya is taking us and making us suffer so much in this samsara, or this material creation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains, sometimes we're born in Swarga, like Indra, the king of heaven, enjoying so much. Sometimes we're in the lowest hellish planets, sometimes like a king, sometimes like a servant. So many different births, 8,400,000 species of life. We're doing habudubu. In Bengali, habudubu means like when there's a king and there's someone who's really bad, they take them and they put their head underwater, half drown them, then pick them up, they take a gas pepper, then put them down, that up and down, and their life is so much suffering. Waterboarding, Maharaj calls it. So in this world we're habudubu katshe, means we're sometimes suffering so deep lower species of life, sometimes we're getting some temporary enjoyment, and this is going on. Yeah. Why this? Because bhayam dvityam avinivesh ishadate tasya vipargyosmeter tanmaya buddha abajettam bhaktaikya yesham gurudeva tattva. Bhayam dvityam. We are experiencing fear. So much fear. We're not getting happy. So much fear we are in this world. I don't think we need to describe that or aware of it. But bhayam dvityam avinivesh tasya. Why? Because we have absorption in dvitya, or something which is secondary, something which is not real. We are absorbed in Maya. We're absorbed in this material world, which is not our constitutional position, and because of this, we are suffering so much and experiencing so much fear. Saying what has happened is actually constitutionally, Bhagavan, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his job is to be the enjoyer. He stays in the spiritual world, has fun and enjoys. That's his job. Our job is to serve Krishna Nitya Das, or to be the eternal servant and facilitate that happiness. But when we come into this world, we get a vipargyo, everything switches around. And we think that now I'm supposed to be in the joyer. And instead of serving Bhagavan, we try to become his competitor. We try to see how this can make me happy and how everybody can be engaged in my service. We have this Purusha Abhiman. But those Tanmaya Yato Buddha Abhajatam Bhaktaikayesham Gurudeva Tatma, it says, so what does an intelligent person do? Buddha Abhajatam, of an intelligent person, worships Maya or worships Shri Krishna and takes shelter of a pure Sadguru, respecting him like his life and soul and his very heart. And by doing this, he's able to transcend over this material world.
Sanatana Goswami and this Mahaprabhu dialogue, in 3 chapters it has been given. You should hear. Oh, you should hear. He asked Sanatana Goswami, Ke ami keno mare jarata patra iha nahi jani kaise hoita hai. Oh, first is that who I am, the relation with Krishna and other things. This is Sambandha Gyan. And Jaretapetra, why? Because we have forgotten Krishna. This is how we can be come from this, or by Sadhu Guru Vaishnava Sadhan Bhajan Avidheyata. Kaise hit hai? Oh, this is Prayojan Tattva. Kaise hit hai? By Dasya Sakka Vasalya Bhav, and in the end Madhureina Samapayati. Also Sanatana Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finished, but it is very, very long. In very brief we have discussed. If any time other, we will discuss more about Rup Sanatan and the life of Sri Haridas Thakur. Oh, very, very excellent. And the Charitra of Raghunath Das Goswami heart has been told in Chaitanya. We will discuss all these things next time. Now we are giving rest to Hari Katha today. And tomorrow what is the program?
prepare her immediate drama. Tomorrow,
Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, prepare for drama.
tomorrow a number of buses will be leaving for the airport. The first bus is leaving at 6 o'clock. And the times that I'm mentioning, you can consider that that is the time the bus is leaving. You should be there at least a quarter of an hour earlier, because a lot of people will have to be loading their luggage, etc. So please be there on time. The first bus is leaving at 6 o'clock, the next one at 8 o'clock, another one at 12 o'clock, and the last one is leaving at 1500 hours or 3 o'clock in the afternoon precisely. On Saturday, only one bus is leaving at 6 o'clock. After Prasadam tonight, the list of all the devotees who are leaving with the buses will be ready, so you can have a look at that list at the office outside in front of the gate on the right side, not at the reception room. Checkout is noon time, so 12 o'clock. By 12 o'clock you have to have left your rooms. And please keep it clean and tidy and take all of your belongings with you.
Prabhu, 1 second. Srila Gurudev is just going for 1 minute to the bathroom. Please don't panic. We are coming back. And let Gurudev easily go there. Don't disturb. Thank you.
Srila Gurudev will be coming back in a moment. Srila Gurudev will be coming here tomorrow. The program will start at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning with Srila Gurudev also. There are a number of lost and found items that have not yet been picked up. For example, the people living in the room A8, will they please stand up? Anyone here that is occupying the room A8, please stand up. A8. No one here? Okay, you can also come to the office and pick up a key that you've lost. I'm holding it here in my hand. Over there. Key for A8, okay. And then we have a walkie-talkie here by the brand name of Brandi. Please come and pick that up. And another announcement is that another translation machine, a LEM translation machine. Who has lost that? Son? Just bring it to the office. Anyway, further items you can bring to the office, please. Last announcement is that the Hare Krishna festival in Wales this year has had a change of date. It is going to take place on the 4th and 5th of July. That was the Hare Krishna festival in Wales, 4th and 5th of July. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Ich weiß es nicht.
The festival is free and it's for everyone in our Sangha and every serious soul. So please support us by coming and participating in this festival. It will be attended by Bon Maharaj, Vaishnava Maharaj and Giri Maharaj. Haribo.
Hare Krishna, just a very quick announcement. I think on the first day I mentioned that in Sri Gaur Govinda Gaudiya Math in Birmingham, we're having a Bhagavad Gita seminar. So maybe some people did not hear at that time. We're having a 2-month Bhagavad Gita seminar. It's especially meant for those who are new to Krishna consciousness, who want to develop a fundamental understanding of Bhagavad Gita. It will start from June 29th till the first week of September. It's practically filled up, but if anybody's interested and can come for 2 months or 1 month, then if they can come and see me, then we might be able to fit in maybe 1 or 2 more people. I'm leaving right after the play, so if anybody has an interest, if they can come and see me right away. Thank you.
And assembled guests, please shortly listen to our humble request. The beggar of Prema will manifest on this stage very soon. A play risen from the ocean of Hari's nectarian pastime, like a moon. His rays will splendidly illuminate Vrindavan's love divine, gifted to those begging for the holy name sublime. Don't think it an entertainment sharing mundane taste, rather a time to hear and absorb the transcendental reality with faith. Like a bouquet of flower, may the Acharya's words and emotions become a decoration for your ears, nourishing your deep devotion.
Nam Shreshtam Manumapi Sachiputramatra Swarupam Rupam Tasyagrajam Murupurim Mathurim Dokshtavatim Radha Kundam Girivaramaho Radhika Madhavasham Prapto Yasya Pratita Kripaya Shri Gurum Tam Natosmi Shyam Murari Vanvari Giridhari Shyam Murari Shyam Murari Vanvari Giridhari Vadana Mohan Kucharana Balihari Shyam Murari Vanvari Giridhari Vale Gopal Lal Nanda Juke Vale Gopal Lal Nanda Juke Radha Ramana Kunja Bihari Shyam Murari Vanvari Giridhari Shyam Murari Vanvari
Glorification of Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, benefits everyone in the universe. His beauty enchants the whole world. His pastimes, such as lifting Govardhan Hill, astounds the goddess of fortune. May our Lord maintain the whole universe.
Oh, Shuk, have you not heard the glories of Srimati Radhika? Her expertise in dancing and singing, and her other unlimited qualities? Srimati Radhika attracts the mind of Krishna, who enchants the minds of everyone in the universe.
Oh, Sadhika, through the fire of Krishna's strength, the insect-like demons were burned to ashes. He enjoyed dancing on the hoods of the Kaliya serpent and carried Govardhan Hill on just one finger to curb Indra's pride. Who could compete with Krishna, the lifter of Govardhan Hill?
Shuk, you don't understand. It's Lord Vishnu who gave Krishna his wonderful power, being pleased with Nanda Maharaja's worship. Only a fool praises Krishna. Govardhan Hill was pleased with the food offered to him by the people of Vraj and lifted himself into the air. Krishna just had to stand under him, and now the whole world praises him as Govardhan Tari.
My dear Sadi, tell me, who is more beautiful and merciful than Sri Krishna? He who carries a flute that stuns the rivers and enchants the whole world. Jai Shri Krishna!
You, Shuk, don't know the mercy of my mistress. Wherever she casts her compassionate glances, there the lotus flowers blossom. And wherever she extends her mild smile, there she distributes nectar. Your Krishna is only Madam Mohan, whereas my Radharani is Madam Mohan Mohini. Krishna doesn't know the strength of Radharani's love. He cries and prays for this love, which is so pure and selfless, it completely overwhelms him. See, Shok, there is Vrinda Devi.
My dear Paris, I have drank your clever words through the cups of my ears. Now, stop quarreling and just see what will manifest.
Will you Krishna are one person in two bodies. They are like a pair of lotus flowers, one blue and the other yellow, or like two flames on the wick of a single oil lamp. If the wind of separation makes those flames flicker or fall, their gopi friends quickly come and protect them. The Sakis sweetly tell Radharani and Krishna about their great love for each other when they are separated, and thus increase their loving attachment. Externally, Radhika may reject Krishna, but internally, Krishna is always in the heart of Radhika.
Lord Srila. My eyes are red from staying awake the whole night. He is truly the king of liars. Intoxicated troubadours may praise your activities in an impossible way and glorify you as Vrindavan Purandara, the king of Vrindavan, just to receive a handful of butter. But we will not praise you and let you into this playground. Better you go and herd your cows.
All out of sight, friend. You cannot say what tricks here.
Oh, Vishaka, you see, I am a great offender. I know beautiful Radha has developed great loving anger. I realize that. But I have this faith. If you allow me to enter, she will see my Shyam Sundar form and feel great joy in a moment.
Oh, Madhuranga, what are you saying? Seeing your Shyam Sundar form. You think our dear friend, we forget everything? Have you forgotten that although you were Madan Mohan, the enchanter of the Cupid, and the Arisaki is Madan Mohan Mohini, the enchantress of Madan Mohan. Are you eager to serve her? Or is she eager to give you happiness? All I know is that one day you have to cry and cry and cry.
I tell you, Krishna, you have to cry for her love. Now, get out from here. Are you spoiling my sweet ears by telling me that? It's like burned roti that are bitter, salty, and pungent at the same time.
यत्किङ्करिषु बहुशाखलकाकुवान् नित्यं परस्य पुरुषस्य शिखण्डमौनि तस्य कदा रसनिधेर्वृषभानुजायस् तत्केलिकुञ्जभवनाङ्गनमार्जनीशम्
Oh, Brinda, my heart is crying. Radharani has closed her ears and refuses to hear anything. She stopped going to the Yamuna and freed the parrots, breaking their cage. And when she sees a cloud, she opens her umbrella. She whitewashed the town of Tamal trees and she stays away from the peacocks.
These things are not unknown to me. Purnamasi Devi has told me everything and has sent me here to help you.
Certainly, I'll do whatever you say. I am so bewildered.
Oh, Sham, I know that you have already made so many attempts to break Radhika's mind. Please, be patient. You will have to give up this Gopa Vesh, this dress of a cowherd boy. And you must dress like a sannyasi. When the jewel of praying becomes the beggar of praying, then Srimati Radhika's unconquerable sulkiness must break. You will have to give up your nice curly hair. Give up your peacock feather and your forest flower garlands. Do not stand in this way, O Trivanga, bent in 3 places. Put on Dikshu Vesh, a saffron cloth, and become a beggar.
How can this beautiful hand that holds the flute now carry a kamandalu, a sannyasi's water pot?
No more enchanting flute. But I will teach you a wonderful song. Then, while singing, wander around and attract all beings. If you do this, then there is some hope that you may meet with Srimati Radhika.